afternoon, guys. Welcome to another episode of Fishing with Steve. We're on our way back up north. I've just finished work early. It's a Friday afternoon, and we're on our way to Mill Lodge. Another one of the NICAS waters, and one I haven't fished yet. And we're going to do some carping. So we've got 2 nights on the lakes. As I said, it's Friday afternoon. We should get there for probably about 3:30. But I'll have a quick look around the lakes, have a quick scout around the place, and then figure out what we're going to do and how we're going to approach the lake. We're fishing then Friday night, Saturday night, and heading off then on Sunday. So probably 36 hours or so to get myself a bite and hopefully land another NICAS carp. Well lads, we're here, we're set up. We got 3 rods out on the dance floor, and yeah, it's a lovely little lake. Just had a walk around when I got here earlier on, and there's just lots of tiny little pockets and little alcoves and little bays everywhere. It's it's a pretty cool little lake. So I've got 3 out at the minute. It's fairly clear. I thought it was going to be more weed than this, but in this particular swim it's about 6.5, 7 foot for most of the majority where it is, apart from where my left hand rod is. I found a nice little plateau. It comes up from 7 foot up to 2.5 foot, so I'm literally just fishing on the top of that plateau. It's lovely and clear from weed, and then there's a kind of a lily pads just all kind of around it, and I've just dropped my baits in there. So 3 baits out. It's took me a couple of hours to get the gear in and get set up. Wayne the bailiff was fishing this swim during the week. He had a couple out to 20 pound, and then it went quiet for the 4 days. The last 4 days it went very quiet for him, but I just fancied it for some reason. I just wanted to drop in and give it a go, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Someone's cooking some bacon sandwiches, I can smell it. It smells lovely. So, where I've got the 3 rods is, I've got one just underneath this overhanging tree, so you see the tree that's there. I've got one just underneath here, it's in about 7 foot of water. I've got one just off the island just here. That's my middle rod, and that's again in about 6.5, 7 foot of water on the bottom of the drop off. Just coming around there. I figured if there's any carp kind of patrolling right the way around, I was able to drop it just underneath some overhanging trees here as well. And then this plateau that I was talking about earlier, there is lily pads all around kind of here, and it's 7 foot up to about here, and then literally just comes straight up and about 2.5 to 3 foot just here, just on this plateau. So we have a few fish moving, but I think they're the small roach and stuff like that. And I had just a little bit of a liner on the left hand rod that's over there in the plateau. I just got a single beep. Oh, we'll see. So yeah, so I got out this morning early. It's just gone 6 a.m. Put a coffee on, got a coffee, and said I'd come out and see if there's anything going on. I had one little spot just to my right hand side, just kind of mid-water, midway out, that I've seen some bubbling, some fizzing, but other than that, nothing much. Plenty of silverfish around, alright. A lot of silverfish, topping and jumping. So yeah, I'll give it another couple of hours with the baits out, and then I'm going to give another fairly comprehensive scan with the deeper. I did it fairly quick last night when I got here. Got here yesterday afternoon for about 3:30. By the time I got all the gear around, it was near 5 o'clock. And then by the time I got the bivvy set up and got myself organised, it was after 6. So I just really did a quick scan so I could get the rods out last night. So yeah, I'm going to give it another couple of hours, give it till about 10 o'clock, and then reel the rods in if I haven't had anything. Do another comprehensive scan with the deeper. Well, good afternoon. It's just gone 12:30 and I've just got the rods back out on their spots. Got 3 on the dance floor. So we've got the right hand rod is back over on the right hand side of that island, kind of on the way towards the partition in between the two lakes. And then the centre rod I have on this corner of the island, exactly where it was yesterday. And then on the left hand rod I'm over on that plateau, top of a bar. It's only about 2 foot there, but as you can probably tell, the sun is high in the sky. It's about 15 degrees, and I'm hoping that with the water heating up that the carp move into that shallow water. So on the last video, when I was fishing Brook Hall and I said I was going to come here to Mill Lodge, I stupidly said Mill Lodge was a runs water. What I meant to say, it was probably the easier water of the NICAS things, but there's nothing easy about it on this session. 7 lads fishing last night. There was 4 on the front lake and 3 of us here on the back lake, and there was only 1 fish out, which was a 17 pounder, which was caught just behind me here on the back lake. 16-17 pounds, something like that. So yeah, by far from a runs water, this place. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's idyllic. Was able to get the drone up there just to get a few drone shots of the place. And I like in the fact that although there's 7 of us here on the lake, it's not that big of a lake. Probably only a couple of acres in water in total, probably. But there's loads of little nooks and crannies that you can fish into, and the swims are spaced out well, that you've got a bit of water to fish to for each of the swims, and you don't feel like you're on top of each other. I feel really secluded here on my own, even though that there's a guy behind me, there's another guy on the other side of the island, but I can't see them. They're not fishing anywhere near me water, and yeah, it's a great little spot. Now, if we can only just get a carp, then we'll be happy. Well, that's good evening. It's just coming up to 7 o'clock. We're 24 hours on the lake now, and still nothing out. Just redid the rods for the evening. 3 of them are back out on the spots. Yeah, it's a lovely warm day today. Got up to about 15 degrees, and we're looking like we're going to have clear skies for tonight. Moon's out. I reckon it's going to be a cold one. If I was to put money on which rod was going to go for me, I'd put it on my right hand rod on the blue alarm that's over on the far side underneath the overhanging tree just off the corner of the island. I don't know why the fish wouldn't be there. It's kind of an intersection between 2 bodies of water plus an island, a drop off, overhanging trees. It just screams carp to me. We'll see. the one I said last night was going to be most likely to go, was just a right hand rod over underneath that tree in between the two bits of water. That's the one that went scream and run, hit into it, fresh air. So I have no clue. Waited 36 hours for that bite. I'm absolutely gutted. Anyway, he's back out on the spot, hopefully. Hopefully it hasn't spooked the swim too much. Good, absolutely good. Morning lads, it's just gone 7 AM and just got the bait and the rig back out on the spot. Just had a blistering run there, about 20 to 7. Hit into it and hit into fresh air. So I'm actually gutted because I was waiting 36 hours for that bite. And I don't know what happened. As soon as I lifted into the rod, there was nothing there. Definitely a good run, stripping line from the reel, one toner, and yeah, hit into it, not there. So haven't a clue. So just check the hook. Hook is okay. Hook's still sharp. So straight onto the bait boat, bit of bait, and back out onto the spot. Hopefully I haven't spooked the swim too much that that the fish have cleared off. But that was the one last night that I said was more than likely, the most likely to go. It's the right hand rod in between two bodies of water, the front and the back lake, and it also was under an overhanging tree and in tight to the margins of the island. So it was carpy as hell, and that was the one I expected to go, and that's the one that went. I also had a couple of bleeps this morning about 6 o'clock on the centre rod, just 2 beeps. I did get out and check it, but there was nothing on it. It was more than likely a liner, but the bailiff here had said that sometimes they will pick up your rig and sit on it and you might just get 1 beep, so always check them, which I did, but no. So yeah, just left that as it was because it wasn't a run. More than likely something swam through the lines. So as I said, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Hopefully between now and around 11 o'clock we might get something, because I'm going to pull off the lake around 11. I'm going to start the slow pack down, make myself a coffee and start the slow pack down and leave for around 11ish. The weather is to be warm today and sunny, although it's cloudier than it was yesterday, but still the temperatures are still to pick up. But yeah, I've enjoyed my time here at Mill Lodge for my first session, although we didn't catch, or we haven't caught yet, but it's an absolutely beautiful place. As I said, it's, you know, it was busy. There's a community centre behind us that can be a little bit noisy with football games and stuff going on, but other than that, like, you feel like you're in a different world, and sometimes that's needed. These sessions for me is not just about catching the carp or catching the fish. It's about getting out and pressing the reset button on the head. Every couple of weeks I'm able to get out, thanks to the missus who holds the fort back at home, that allows me to get out for 36 hours. But yeah, it's like pressing the reset button on my old head, and it's great. I find it great. So even if I don't catch, I always take a positive from it, that you listen, you're sitting in nature, you're out in the fresh air. It's just great to be able to listen to the birds, watching the wildlife. What a hobby. The fish, catching the fish, that's just a bonus. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to make myself a coffee. I'm going to start getting packed down slowly. Probably leave it, just have the rods out. I just have the rods to pack away, and then pull off the lake for around 11 o'clock. If I get anything between now and then, I'll give you an update. If not, I'll see you in the car. Well, that's it. Unfortunately, we didn't get another run this morning before we packed up. So I just did the loading of the car Jenga with all the gear. And yeah, we're going to hit the road and head home. It's just gone 10 o'clock. I was going to hang around till 11, but I said, you know what, I got packed down early, and I just said, I don't think we're going to get a run. I had a quick walk around the lake, chatting to a couple of the lads there, and there doesn't seem to be anything out last night at all. So very, very quiet. We thought the lakes were going to be waking up, but looks like the cold weather and the cold snap and the northerly for the last week quieted things down a bit. So for all those who watched me last video and I said that Middle Lodge was a runs water, I apologise. I was wrong. You shouldn't always listen to what you hear on the internet. Anyway, guys, although we didn't catch, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. We're going to get back here again in another couple of weeks' time, I hope. It's my wedding anniversary next week, so I'm not going to get out then. And then the week after that, I have other stuff on as well. So hopefully get back up here in another couple of weeks. I'm probably going to hit my lodge again. If not, it'll be Brook Hall. As I said, I'm going to be kind of bouncing between these two lakes because these are the closest to me, driving wise. So that's it, guys. If you've enjoyed the vlog, as always, please do like, subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications when I upload. And until the next time, sidelines.